Now we're gonna do our ooh. So we gotta round those lips. That's it. Ooh. That's it. Good lips. I know that's not a position you like. You like the E position.
Been a struggle of a morning. We got half as much done and twice as much time as yesterday. Guess not every day is gonna be amazing. It's tough though when you have like a couple awesome days back to back, and then, you know, the problem that we're having is receptive communication, understanding what's being said. You're so flowy.
Yeah, I am.
Days like today are slow moving days, so we have, and they coincide with high sensory days too. So when you have, come on, you gotta walk, all right? Let's go. When you have really high sensory, it makes it hard for you to understand what's being said because you have so much sensory input from the world around you. So we look for those days when she's really stimmy. We know that they're gonna be more challenging days, huh? We don't get a whole lot done as far as school. Fortunately, they don't happen too often. That would be rough. Yeah. So we're talking like every activity, every transition, everything throughout the day is much more challenging on days like today, you know. Not every day is the same for you. It's also not for her. But with her, it's like tenfold. You know, one day might be just incredible. Everything we say, she understands. Everything's going great. Doing all of her work, getting everything done. And the next day is just like a total wash because it's just, she's not retaining anything. She's not understanding anything. But you try, huh?
She does.
Come on.
Come on.
So like even stepping up onto things, walking in general, everything is more labored. You got it.
Come on.
You hold my hand. Syl and I had a chance to get a little work done in here, me and my office buddy. So I'd say that's the biggest benefit for us is flexibility.
Yes.
Not us like Priscilla and I, but us as a family is the flexibility of homeschooling, because when Abigail would go to school, you know, and school's great. Like, we're not anti-school, but when Abbie would go to school, she was having an off day. She was just going to have an off day. They're going to do the same thing anyway. Or when she has an on fire day where she's just nailing it and doing all the things right and, you know, really productive, she's still going to do all the same things anyway. You know, but at home, when she is firing on all cylinders and having a great day, we can get a ton done and learn a whole bunch. But then on the days when she just can't deal, then we don't have to push as hard and we don't have to do the same thing. So it works out, because right now nothing's happening. Like literally nothing. She's so tired. It's just, you know, takes a lot out of you, huh? The autism and all that sensory input.
It just is nice because like school's typically Monday through Friday, but if we need to do things tomorrow, we can do things tomorrow.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So there's or we don't have a certain time schedule in which, like 9 to 2, we don't have to do that.
Right.
So it's kind of nice.
Yeah. So I think it benefits Abbie more so in the end because, you know, like I said, we're able to use any time that we have, we're able to use it more effectively.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and typically we would have let her sleep in today because she didn't go to bed till really late last night, but she had speech therapy, so
Right.
we had to get her up.
Right.
But you know, the flexibility is so nice.
Mm-hmm. She says, you know, it's so nice, this couch.
Right.
Can I tell him what you did? How smart you are? Aw. Little girl, I tell you what. So Abbie kept asking me for cereal, even though I kept saying no. She already had cereal today. She could have cereal tomorrow morning. She kept asking me, very persistent about it. And then she asked me to come with her. So I came into the kitchen with her. And I figured she was just going to ask me for more cereal. Well, she'd given up on her iPad on asking me on that. Look what she did. When we walked in the kitchen, the cap was off the pen sitting here, and she marked on the cereal on her own. And then when I walked in, she tapped on it to show me. So I said, okay, you can have a little bit of cereal. Abbie, you know, you're awesome. No, don't try to play me. We're not going on a cart ride. You know, I mean, imagine for a minute where you're like, you can't fully communicate your wants and needs and stuff, and you can't argue with people, and you can't, you know, so she went that extra mile for that communication, that extra step. She's trying to find another way to communicate what she wanted since she wasn't getting her message across. So I didn't, you know, it wasn't a reward for the extra communication and stuff. I was just like, you know what? Who cares? Sure. You want a little bit? So I poured her a little bit, told her to put the box away. She said no, because I only had like this much in the bowl. Then I said, you want more? She said yes. So I put a little bit more in the bowl and then she ate it. I was telling Priscilla about the Cinnamon Toast Crunch conversation.
That's so cute.
That we had, and she told me that Cinnamon Toast Crunch just responded to her Instagram post.
They did. They were talking about like Halloween costumes.
Yeah.
And so I shared the picture of Abbie. When was that? It wasn't last year, was it?
No.
No.
That was like 3 years ago at least. 4 years ago.
I don't think it was that long.
Yes, it was. We've been in this house 3 years.
Oh, and it was in
We
our
did
old
we did
house?
that at the old house.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I sent them the picture and they were like, "Oh my gosh, we love the costume." Because that was when she was Cinnamon Toast Crunch and I was Milk.
Yep. How did we go to an event dressed in our costume that wasn't a costume event and then end up at a costume event without a costume?
Right?
This was last minute, so just kind of ran out the door. It was raining, but then it cleared up. There are construction cones, and the stroller is a skid steer and a construction worker.
That's awesome.
He's a dragon. Can you say hi?
Say hi. What do you have to say?
Hold on, let me take this. Hi.
Say it. Look, it's Paddington Bear.
Come here, Ab.
What's she looking
Nice
for?
to meet you.
Come on, kiddo. You're gonna walk up there and tell her. We're still practicing, even though we don't have a costume. Sorry.
Right? But you have to say trick or treat. Trick or treat.
Good job. Can you get one?
Say one. And what do you say? Right, you already said that. What do you say next? Happy Halloween!
Did you have a good time, my dear? Oh, it's comfy clothes time. This shirt kills me. Somebody sent us this. Look. It says, hold on. Wait, come here. Turn. Okay, oh, stop fussing at me. Look, it says, hello, I'm nonverbal, but my mama ain't. Remember that. My mama ain't. Remember that.
That's right.
She'll tell you something.
Yeah, I'll tell you something. Hard.
What do you...
I have a... I need a stretch.
Before you make dinner?
Yep.
It's an athletic dinner, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
I have a pain in my leg, and so I'm stretching it out.
Are you using your legs for dinner?
Yeah, I have to stand here.
Okay.
And I have to walk around. What about yourself?
Beefy cheese shell things? What are you making?
Yep.
Yep. Sounds good. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.